The Crantioxident formula.
I did get some a Girl Scout cookie.
Oh,
can't have it.
You're a real jerk. You're a real jerk.
That is right. It's a do-si-do. So with the do-si-do, we are 5 Alive. I am Bobby T.
I'm Martin.
And I'm Crza.
And we are going to go over the Alister Black and Velveteen Dream.
Yes.
Oh, really excited for this match
Velveteen
tonight.
Rabbit match. It's
You
going to be
know what's funny? That's exactly what I immediately thought. I was like, no, not Velveteen Rabbit, you idiot.
Although I would watch Alister Black
Just fight a stuffed animal.
wrestle a stuffed animal.
I'd watch that. I think he'd put the, going,
He'd put
much
it
like
over.
Kenny Omega, he put it over.
Yeah.
So we do have the camera or the TV going over behind the camera. So just so everyone knows, if you could probably most likely see it on the glass cases behind us. I had to check the feed here in a second, but we're going to be actually posting our predictions for Survivor Series and War Games right now as we're also doing this. So we'll be kind of in and out. We're going to do one match at a time.
Now,
instead
do we
of doing
have to
one
make
long
a prediction?
We have to make a prediction.
Have to make a prediction.
Have to.
The disembodied voice told us so.
I think that going into just the quick predictions, guys, actually before we say it, like, share, and subscribe, and it will help us to get more Crantioxidents.
Oh, dude, I need them. I need them. My body can't survive
Can't
without
function
the
without
more damn Crantioxidants.
Crantioxidants.
So,
dude, I lifted a car after drinking, so yeah.
It was a matchbox. And you sprained yourself.
It's true.
Technicalities. All right, so good. We have audio going. Yes, Mal, why we are going early today. It's not really early. This is just going to be for the War Games. The War Games pay-per-view. We're only talking wrestling here. We're going to probably do, I think it's three.
This
it's
isn't
three
the Matthew
matches.
Broderick movie?
No, this is not the Matthew Broderick movie.
About to
Again, Crza, it's not, dude.
I was going to predict the Soviets, man. What happened?
Tic-tac-toe. It's not going to happen, buddy. So, no, we're only doing the matches.
I prepared for nothing. I
So-
watched that movie 5 times.
Where we are in the video, so if you want to sync up with us, we're at the beginning of the match, right before the entrances, where they're showing this awful Power Trip logo.
I have to say, the music for War Games, usually the music for pay-per-views is, there's one or two good stuff, and then the rest of it's crap. Every single song for War Games is dog duty.
So,
like, they had Baby Metal be the...
Except Baby Metal's good.
No, what I'm saying is, that's
okay,
like I said, usually there's like one song, they're like, I can stand that. And then the other two are like, this is the worst thing ever.
yeah, no, this is pretty bad. I actually think, much like there's a subreddit called I'm Not a Robot, I think this band was created by robots. Like, an algorithm made this band. You look at the logo and you go, that's just what they believe should be
metal.
a metal name, and what metal should look like, and what a cover should look like.
Skynet, man. They became
That's fucking
self-aware.
Skynet,
Yeah,
son.
they became
That's
self-aware.
Skynet. 100%.
Although, as bad as the music for War Games is, the worst music is Survivor Series, because who's the lead song for Survivor Series?
Limp Bizkit.
Kid Rock!
Oh, God, guys.
Yeah.
Skynet, son.
Alright, let's go.
So anyone who downloads the Power Trip music is automatically, like, put into
You're
a
just put
database.
into the
Yeah,
database.
exactly. And then Skynet is going to take over your computer. So don't do it, people. Don't
Don't buy
Now I said, don't even. Kid
Don't,
Rocket
yeah.
is He's an American legend.
Oh, God.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, he's an American legend in the sense that is what people who hate our country put up in there, like, this is America right here. I get it.
All right, we're watching wrestling. We're watching wrestling.
Kid Rock is an American legend because he's been around forever and he's old.
Yeah, he really is,
he's like
dude.
he's like a stale fart that just won't leave your couch. That's
So, just to put over what we were talking over before a little bit was OSW Review. Mal and whoever else is watching in the future here, check out oswreview.com, also their channel. They do a review of X7. No, I just love it, and I think like people that are fans would like something like that.
We talk about wrestling. They talk about wrestling in a better way. So,
yeah, they're just better and smarter. They edit.
Just because they have Irish accents does not make them better.
So, Martin, what Crantioxidants is Shawn Michaels?
There is only one Crantioxidant, and it's Lude's Crantioxidants.
All right, guys. So, so we're starting with the ad for War Games right now. We have Power Trip and all this nonsense.
Wait, have we given a prediction for this match?
Our predictions, I believe that Velveteen Dream is going to lose tonight. I think Black goes over. this has further reaching implications for later on because we're going to see a match of him and probably Roderick Strong. We'll probably see a match between him and
Drew McIntyre.
You know what? He's unremarkable to me. I know he's like, everyone loves him. I just don't know. I haven't watched enough.
All right, let's go. Come on.
All right.
Let's watch this damn match.
All right, so we're hitting play. It is doing that kind of thing. So we're going to be looking apparently over the camera to be watching this. We kind of look like something's going directly over it, and because it is.
Yeah. So don't get freaked out if we're making
how long
eye
has this been going for? All right,
contact
here we
with
go.
you.
So now they're showing the Tyler Bate, Trent Seven, Mark Andrews, and Wolfgang. I love Black's entrance.
Yes.
You know, just awesome. real dour.
And his music is great.
Well, it's straight metal, dude.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like about this is his gear. You know, it reminds me of that group there.
The Ku Klux Klan?
Yes. No, the other guys in NXT that also wear...
Sanity.
There you go, yeah.
What the fuck? So, I think this is going to be a great match. Like we had talked about in our review, or our predictions for this, Velveteen Dream's been amazing.
This has been one of the better... This is one of the better build-ups that they've had. And I do like the fact that, because normally what they do with these homegrown NXT guys is they feed them to the newer guys coming in constantly, so you get used to them. And so when they do eventually make their push, it's not.
I love this guy.
It's not very impactful. Mm-hmm. Whereas this guy just kind of came out of nowhere and is getting pushed into a program with Alister Black. So
I think I like his little shout out here to Prince and the Third Eye Glasses.
Yes. Someone mentioned there was Sam Fisher sunglasses.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
So, Crza, you have your Crantioxidants. Bobby and I are drinking some excellent 6 Point Brewery Bengali.
Yes.
Amazing IPA. 6
points. So awesome. It was originally, when we put the tap in here, it was the first beer to go on tap down here, actually.
Yeah, I'm driving tonight, so no alcohol for me.
But yet, you bet you're filling yourself up with Crantioxidants.
It's true. Well, I cannot survive without Crantioxidants at this point. Like, it needs to be fed intravenously.
To get a DUIC, driving under the influence of Crantioxidants. Or cookies.
Dude, no cop would be able to hold me down if I was all jacked up on Crantioxidants.
Quick, get the needle!
I'd be like that scene in SLC Punk where Jason Segel's handcuffed to the back seat and kicking the windows out of the cop car.
I forgot that was Jason Segel. Yeah. That's amazing. His tights are one leg is Alister Black, the other leg is himself.
I'm gonna. You know what I think it is?
Terribly airbrushed.
Oh, and he's got the little horns too.
Alister Black's the devil. Because he's always talking about bringing them into the light.
That's awesome. So one thing I actually really like about Velveteen Dream, and he just kind of really stepped up a few notches with me, is he reminds me of Macho Man, but he especially reminds me of Rick Rude.
Yeah.
And when he just took those off, and those are his tights.
Those are Rick Rude tights.
Those are Rick Rude tights.
Yeah.
Like, and he's insanely ripped. Like, I went back and watched some of Rick Rude's early WCW work when he won the title.
When he's gassed to the gills.
Oh, like you wouldn't believe. That dude he's got a rocket strapped to him.
Okay, there's some jumping happening here. What's going on?
Okay, so we had a little jump on our Colin Rebel tie-up. Velveteen Dream is checking his pompadour. Swings for the slap and misses, so if just to know where we're at here.
I was gonna say, are you gonna do commentary?
I'm trying. No, I'm just trying to make sure when people want.
I didn't realize that this channel was just your play-by-play reel.
Gotta build it somewhere. That's right. I'm drinking a Bengali Tiger and eating Do-si-do peanut butter cookies.
One Do-si-do.
With the single Do-si-do you brought down here, so you wouldn't have to share with us. You fat man.
Jerks. I'm really loving those tights, though.
Yeah.
Those are really great. See, what I don't like about the Alister Black stuff is he's this gold. It just doesn't make sense to the gimmick.
Yeah.
It would be better if it was like a white or something bright.
Pretty
black, white, silver.
Yeah, that's a pretty big back tattoo as well. That's
for one like dedicated piece. Like that's. See, he should have just got it on tights. Been way less painful.
Yeah.
We'd be putting it over way more.
Yeah, he wouldn't be as hardcore though.
That is true. I think it'd be more hardcore if it was Ron Simmons' face.
Well, obviously. But you think that about everything.
Just say "damn" underneath it.
You've had that discussion with your wife before. We understand.
Twice. I thought I had her the first time.
No, Bobby.
Nope.
No, Bobby. We can't call the new baby Ron Simmons.
I tried to get her middle name to be Furiosa. Shot down hard. Damn, we gotta watch Mad Max.
Yeah,
so dope.
I enjoyed it.
It was very, very good. I was surprised at how much I enjoyed that movie.
I think they just recently started showing it on like USA or something. Like,
yeah,
there's
something like that.
There's an edit of it, but it's still. I saw it. Then like really all the things they cut out, the only things they cut out, is where it's like vicious blood, where it's just beyond the pale bloody. But the cut was kind of in the right spot, and they cut out the pregnant girl like getting hit by the trucks.
Yeah.
Like you go, okay, these things make sense. Like that's actually the version I'm probably going to show my wife.
Yeah.
Holy, whoa!
Wow. That is an amazing.
That is gorgeous. He's stretching them out crazy.
That is awesome.
So what's the deal? What's the build-up of the feud between these two guys?
So basically, Alister Black. Velveteen Dream came out and started interfering with Alister Black's matches.
Mm-hmm.
Alister Black was supposed to go up against this guy. Velveteen Dream came out first and beat the living piss out of him. And basically, he just wants Alister Black to mention his, to notice him.
But for real, he raised up like Prince
Yeah.
in the Dave Chappelle sketch where he just kind of like,
And
this just came out of nothing.
Yeah, but it's been a really, really good build, which, as much as I love NXT, their feuds don't always get the builds that they deserve. Because it's so regimented as far as the schedule is concerned. And also, they have no idea when those guys, those guys are needed to be called up.
Yeah.
For all we know, AJ Styles. No, I'm not even gonna finish my sentence.
Just stop. You're about to start ranting.
Yep. No. I'm just saying. We don't know when someone's gonna get hurt, and they've got to bring Alister Black up.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, one thing I was thinking of like some funny things we could do here on the channel to just kind of see the other side of what we do.
We're not funny at all.
On our Patreon, I have a few clips from like our
there you go. That
video.
was a very Rick Rude.
Yeah, that's straight up Rick Rude,
yeah.
dude. He's shaking the hips. Now if he just got on the microphone, he's like, "You greasy Houston sweat hogs." Oh, dude.
And he keeps yelling at him to say his name, say my name, because he just wants acknowledgement. And Alister Black is the cool guy who doesn't do anything. This is amazing.
Dudes, I'm seriously they're putting over sitting down and staring at each other right now. This is awesome. What?
Well, isn't that what Velveteen? Yeah, he usually does that.
Yep.
This is a very odd match. I mean, there's been some pretty cool moves and stuff, but yeah.
Oh, nice roll up.
Wow,
yes.
That was cool.
That was awesome.
Yeah. Come on, play by play, man.
So one thing I did want to say is, again, we're doing on November 27th, we're going to be at Front Porch Brewing in Wallingford, Connecticut. We're getting our own beer. It is going to be called Technical Difficulties. It is a session IPA. We're going to be...
How many sessions is it going to...
It's going to take at least 3. So... So that's gonna be getting brewed by us. We're gonna be there with the brewer and everything, with the brewmaster, filming live, and then we're gonna do an edited piece. Then after that, we're going to do. We're gonna have our wrestling episode, our wrestling wrap up, at the brewery in their tap room, and we're gonna drink. What the hell? That was awesome.
This is getting to the point
this
where
dude's insane.
Yeah.
This is getting to the point where it's just like them doing, you know.
This is lucha.
Yeah.
They're showing us lucha right now.
Yeah. They're just one upping each other.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, our live episode that week, we're gonna end up drinking our new beer right there, testing it out right on the air. We're the first ones to have it.
So here's hoping it's good.
Yeah, here's the hoping.
Well, the first batch is going to be bad, and then the second one will be better.
It'll be better, and then the third, actually, the second one will be the best.
Yeah.
But it'll be missing something like hops or something.
Yeah.
And then the third one will be kind of like, all right, it's good, but like...
But it'll have tiny little teddy bears in it, for the kids.
So, hey, Mr. Achiever just signed on. He was the winner of... What did Achiever win? Cuphead, I believe.
Oh, nice.
I believe he was our Cuphead winner.
Sweet. Congratulations.
Yes.
So, what is going on, team? We're checking out Wargames. Like I was saying, guys, we're going to be coming back right after the end of this match. We're going to stop the feed and then start a new feed for a new video so that they're segmented. It's not like a 2-hour-long video.
After this match, Matthew Broderick is going to play
thermonuclear.
Wrong Wargames.
Good, sweet Jesus.
Wrong
After
Wargames.
this match, Dusty Rhodes' team goes up against Ric Flair's team.
I got it.
And
Get
Matthew
it right.
Broderick is the referee.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's what
Come
it
on.
is.
And he challenges everyone to a game of tic-tac-toe.
No. Stop with the tic-tac-toe. I've never actually seen that movie.
Really? You should.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and then Matthew Broderick is going to rescue a monkey from a lab.
No, that's
Now that's Project
movie.
X.
Yeah.
You're
That's Project
completely
X.
off.
Oh, and then
He's going
James
to run someone
Franco.
over with a car and murder them and get away with it, right?
Exactly.
He's just going to drive the car into the ring.
That's
and
Vince Neil.
No, actually, Matthew Broderick.
Matthew
did the same
Broderick
thing.
too?
Yep, ran someone over in Ireland. Vehicular manslaughter.
See, I was looking to chain these things together and make a James Franco joke, and now we gave a virus to a monkey, and that's why Planet of the Apes happened. It's all because of War Games.
It's because of Skynet.
Did he
I blame Tic-Tac-Toe.
Skynet started War
What
Games.
was the virus that he gave the monkey? Was it rage?
Oh, God. I love that movie
But
until they said rage, and I'm like...
I still love that movie, but that's that one... Almost every movie has that point where you're like, come on.
That was it. Yeah,
Pull it together.
I saw that in the theater with my buddy Rob, and we just both simultaneously audibly just sighed.
Yeah,
It's like those scenes in like the 80s/90s action movies where they say the title of the movie in the movie.
It looks like we're heading for hard times.
Mr. Cheever just tuning in. I do believe he's live with us right now. So says NXT is all set. Who you looking forward to win tonight? So we still did not give our prediction on this one. I think it's going to be Alister Black to win this one. I think he's going to be moving up to the next level. Velveteen Dream is probably going to stay right here. And in the championship match, Almost isn't going to win. So I think Almost goes down and maybe wrestles against Velveteen Dream.
Who is the champion of NXT?
Drew McIntyre.
Oh, okay.
I think Almost wins, honestly. I think they put the belt on Almost.
Champion I dig it, man.
They put the belt...
What the
That
fuck?
was an awesome move.
That...
God.
What the hell was that?
That's
awesome.
I think they put the belt on Almost, and then that means you can start having Roddy go for it. You can have Alister Black move up for it because you have it's very deep. It's very deep. NXT's very deep face right now. Not so much heel.
He turned that backflip off the second rope into an automatic pinning combination.
Yep. You missed it before. Velveteen Dream hit a super kick and then fell into the pin. It was insane.
Yeah, these guys are definitely working
just
beautifully
smooth
together. I almost don't. Yes, one of my. I love that Dean Ambrose does that middle rope fall into.
I like it when. Oh my God!
This is starting to make me think that Dream might win it. Like really, the way the pace of this match has been, it feels like. That it could go that route in a surprise.
I like when Dean does the fall back into it. I hate when he does the intentional one.
Yeah. That's why that was so good.
Yeah, that move screams indie to me. That move screams gym, high school gym. Whereas he just hit a Death Valley Slam, which no one does.
Old school Perry Saturn, bro.
Yep.
Wait, did he call it the Death Valley? I think he called it the Death Valley Driver.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Into the rings of Saturn.
Yep.
God damn. Straight up, shout out to Perry Saturn.
Yeah.
For real, like, I know life has handed that guy a rough hand right now, but he was amazing.
What the hell?
Straight up stand-up dude. And one of the best wrestlers out there, especially in that Revolution time.
Oh, that was a little bit of a botch there.
Botch, yeah. Ooh, we kicked him right in the Velveteen Dream.
He ain't gonna be dreaming tonight.
So, in the chat, I was just gonna say, who do you got? But we're about to see 2 and So, hey, who do you got in the chat? If you haven't already watched it, who do you think's gonna take it? Dream or that's kind of weak, but kind of cool.
Ooh.
I think this dude just died. Check his fingers. Yeah. I
He
said
did
it,
just
and then
check
he
his
really
fingers.
just did it.
Yep.
I think that referee just grabbed Black's hand and said, "Kid, did you feel me grab your hand?"
Yeah. Basically, can you move your fingers back?
Whoa. That was beautiful. Yeah, I don't know, but I don't want either guy to move up or down right now.
No, I
kinda
want
wanna
these
see
guys.
this again.
Yeah, I really want these guys to fight again. Getting back to Perry Saturn, when the 4 of them came in as the Radicals,
Yeah.
Eddie, like, you could tell Benoit was the best of all of them, and Eddie was Eddie, and Malenko's technically ridiculous, but Saturn was like the guy who was most complete.
Yeah.
Like, he was the guy who I looked at and I'm like, I was like, I want to watch this guy always fight.
And it's funny in the long view for him when I look back at his thing and like I remember at the time not liking when he was like wearing the big hats and all the Ivy Supersonic fuzzy hats and all that stuff. Oof.
Up, flying nothing, up, and then he ties himself.
Come on, this is where you have to be you gotta be a bigger guy to let this get done, to get your arms tied into the ropes. But yeah, I look back at like the Moppy stuff and the stuff that at the time we made fun of and said like, oh, this is stupid. Dude was willing to do the job.
Yeah.
He was working.
Nice,
as
super
one man
kick.
can work. You can't fault a guy for getting a paycheck. Whoa, that was nuts. Spinning knee to the chin.
I liked Perry Saturn when he was in WCW and he was part of the Ravens flock or whatever. Yeah, he was.
Even liked when they started getting into like the later Ravens flock where they were getting a little more goth, and Raven had like the big jacket, and Saturn would come out with like the leather strap piece around like his midsection. I guess I don't want to say a corset really because it wasn't really that, but I guess that's what that piece of fabric would do.
Oh my god!
Those kicks. Yeah, that had to be on that one.
Oof.
I love his gear too. So like his stuff in the WWE shop is pretty awesome. I know Vertebrae makes a ton of it. And it's just all like old school runes and stuff. So, all right, guys, that is the end of that match. We're gonna get on to the next match, which will be, I believe, the women's match.
Probably. But that match was awesome.
That match was awesome.
If you did not watch it from the beginning, please do. Every inch of it I enjoyed. So.
A lot of really high-flying
Dude, Velveteen Dream is so talented, it's ridiculous. Like, you knew... Alister Black coming in, you knew he was good, and this kid he's 20 years old. That's the insane thing. That's
nuts. So, yeah, I hope this feud actually goes a little bit further, and maybe see them in a three-way match.
Here.
That spinning, jumping, flipping DDT, or whatever the hell that was.
It was like a Trouble in Paradise, but to the side.
Yeah, with a little bit of Spanish fly mixed in somehow.
That
was the one part that was
that was corny. The getting tied up in the ropes was pretty corny. We're watching the replay right now.
But that black mass. God damn it.
So remember, guys, like, share, and subscribe, and at 5AliveVP on all of the platforms. We're going to be doing another video shortly after this. We're still watching here in the ring. Velveteen Dream's all stupefied. Excellent.
Who did that terrible song? Was that Disturbed?
I think that was Disturbed.
Ugh.
Oh, let's see. Black's on the top. Let's see. Come on, man. Say something.
Enjoy infamy. Velveteen Dream.
Well done.
Very, very good.
It would have been better if he kicked him in the face again after that.
Yeah.
Or punched him.
He's got a weird accent.
Yeah,
he's Dutch,
he's
but
Dutch.
also sounds kind of British. And
that was, honestly, I think that might be one of the better pieces of wrestling we've seen this year, next to the Tyler Bate-Pete Dunne match, which... Come on, man.
AJ Styles, John Cena at SummerSlam.
Yeah, there's a few matches that have really been kind of amazing. I think this is one of them.
By the way, if you say Alexa Bliss, I'm throwing this at you.
Any Alexa Bliss match.
So no, why I'm saying this is because I think we saw a lot of different examples of wrestling here. We saw Japanese strong style stuff. We saw technical stuff, high flying.
We saw lucha stuff. Exactly.
It was a little bit of everything that we got here in this match, and they really filmed it well, which is what I do want to put over in our next video that we'll be talking about how they're filming this thing. It's impressive. Yeah. I'm really liking what they're doing here.
Very well done.
Yeah.
All right, guys. If you don't join us, remember you bought it because you liked it, and that's all that matters.
Join us.
Join us.
That's Cultaholic.
Don't join us then.
Yeah.